Hello. Grigory Rasputin was a religious wanderer and healer in the Russian Empire in the early 20th century. His influence on the royal family sparked controversy, and his mysterious death became the subject of legends and conspiracy theories. The mystery of his demise is still shrouded in secrecy and mystique. We will examine the facts, discuss theories, and attempt to unravel the mystery of the death of this famous holy man. The version of Grigory Rasputin's murder that is considered official today is based solely on the recollections of Yusupov and Purishkevich. Rasputin was lured to the house Yusupov under the pretext that Felix's wife Irina is ill and she needs the help of the holy elder. The guest was invited to eat cake, which before Dr. Lazaver poisoned cyanide. The poison did not work. Yusupov went up to the second floor, where the other conspirators were sitting, took a pistol. After that, he went down to Rasputin and shot in the chest. The bullet went through the heart. Dr. Lazaver came down and, having examined the body, recorded the death of the elder. Yusupov did not believe the doctor. He grabbed the body of the dead and began to shake it, and then Rasputin resurrected, opened his eyes, pushed Yusupov and ran to the door. Everyone knew that the door to the street closed, but he easily opened it and ran into the street. Purishkevich ran after Rasputin and shot him in the back, hit only after the third shot. From this hit, Rasputin stopped, after which Purishkevich made another shot from behind in the head. The conspirators approached the body of Rasputin. He was alive. He was lying on his stomach and scratching the snow-covered ground. Then his body was thrown from the bridge on the Malaya Nevka into the water. All this madness, it is the official version of the murder as described in the memoirs of the conspirators. If we remove the mystical speculations and focus on the facts, then the official version speaks of 3 shots. To the area of the heart from close range. To the area of the back from a distance. To the area of the head from a distance. Furthermore, if Rasputin was still alive after these shots and he was thrown into the Little Neva to finish him off, then there should be water in his lungs. The autopsy materials, the materials on the murder of Rasputin are still classified, but some of them have already been published. The entire right side of the body is bruised as a result of falling from a high bridge. The cause of death is gunshot wounds. 3 gunshot wounds from different types of weapons were found on the body. The first shot was to the abdomen, almost at point-blank range. This caused damage to the stomach and liver, leading to profuse bleeding, which likely caused the death. The second shot was to the back, presumably from a short distance since there were burns on the body. The bullet hit the right kidney. The third shot was to the forehead, at point-blank range. It's likely that this shot was made when Rasputin was already dead. The chest organs are intact, the lungs are not inflated, and there is no water in the airways. There are no signs of drowning. Therefore, the body was thrown into the water when he was already dead. The autopsy completely refuted the testimony of Yusupov and Purishkevich. There were indeed 3 gunshot wounds, all from different weapons indicating 3 different killers, but all of them were inflicted from close range, and the third shot was to the forehead. The killers didn't mention this. Today, there are archival photos of this gunshot. Pay attention to how precisely it was delivered. This is the signature of a professional assassin, a role that none of the conspirators fit. Once again, we are convinced that there was another character in this story about whom everyone remained silent. In addition, Yusupov's and Purishkevich's testimonies themselves contain numerous contradictions, which makes them mutually exclusive. Want to find out who was that professional killer? Then subscribe and give it a like, and we'll be releasing part 2 of the investigation.